Hello everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I am yoshichief, and this is...
It's Paige. Hi. I did commentary for Octodad, and I am now here for Resident Evil Requiem.
Indeed, and I am your local member of Stars, yoshichief, and we are going to be running through Resident Evil Requiem, which only came out a few months ago. I'll do a lot of explaining during the intro part, because there's not much to talk about there, so let's just get into it. Whenever I start, don't start the timer, because the timer will start whenever I gain control of my character for the first time, so I'll count everyone in. So we're doing new game, we're doing casual, and then I will count us in. We have to first skip one cutscene, and then when we skip the second cutscene, that is when we begin.
This is the FBI, or the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Indeed.
Which is where our protagonist Grace Ashcroft is from.
Alright, so in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. The first thing we do is we hold to the right and then hope an NPC behind us pushes us forward, which they did. And there's not really much else to talk about for the rest of the intro, because it is a giant hold W simulator, or in my case, because I'm using a controller, hold control stick up simulator. So the first thing I want to sort of mention is a couple of thanks, actually, to start off with. Thanks, obviously, to UKSG for allowing me to have this run put on. It's a fairly new game, and it's a little bit lengthy. It's probably the longest run I've showcased, but I'm very, very excited about it. Thank you also to the speedrunning community that I've been participating with. They've been really helpful in getting out sort of strategies and stuff very quickly. And can we have some cheers and hype, everyone, in the chat and here, for friend of the UKSG, Nico Hart? Because he was the one who developed the auto splitter that we use for LiveSet whenever we record our PBs / world records. And I've seen him set this up in his streams and in the start of it. And let me tell you, he's been such a hard worker trying to get everything together in a short space of time. So hopefully you're watching, but just in case, much love, Nico. Really, really good stuff.
And could we see the possibility of a special controller for this game? We'll have to wait and see.
Maybe.
I wonder what it would be. I mean, it wouldn't be like a rat, you know.
So, we are in the Wrenwood Hotel. This is the sort of prologue part. Not really much to it. We have to go and find this picture, move it all around, get the key here, and then, oh no, we're trapped. Whatever shall we do? We just have to move forward.
I think the residents of this place are a bit evil.
Just a little bit. So, can you tell us, Paige, what's Grace doing here exactly?
So, Grace is here because she works for the FBI, or the Federal Bureau of Investigations. She is, I can't remember what her exact title is, but she has to go investigate some murders that have happened at this very hotel. The slight issue is, she doesn't really want to come back to this hotel, because we will see why in a little bit of a flashback sequence coming up. But her mother, I forget the name of her mother.
Alyssa
Ashcroft, that's it, from Resident Evil... oh god, I did my history and then I've forgotten it. I'm so
Resident
tired.
Evil Outbreak
That's
Files
the one,
1
Outbreak.
and 2.
Yes, from Outbreak. If you've not played Outbreak, it does not matter much, but yeah.
But they're great games.
Very good games, I would recommend playing them. But yeah, she didn't want to come back here because this is where her mother, Alyssa, was killed. We will actually see that. Well, we won't see the exact death because that is a cutscene, which we can skip. But yeah, but we are here, and this is actually that prologue section, so there's Alyssa. And yeah, this bit is just a walking simulator of pretty much just follow Alyssa and see what happens, pretty much.
Grace.
This is a bit of a murdery hotel,
Keep moving.
I would have to say.
But is it a trivia murder party hotel?
That is true.
That's a different game.
Now... the current, I don't know if it's a theory or if it's actually a fact, but Alyssa is a journalist, and we're going to skip all this anyway. She basically kind of like, was kind of investigating Umbrella, and especially stuff to do with Grace, which the game does get into a lot later in. And we find out a lot actually more about Grace and a little girl we will meet in the future of the game. And about the game's overall like antagonist, as Oswell E. Spencer, if you've not played the original Resident Evil 1, first of all, why not? Second of all, if you haven't, he started Umbrella. He's bad, all right? He's an old man who's bad. And as we know, old people are bad. So
Somehow.
Somehow.
So we're here because we learned in the flashback that Alyssa has hidden something behind this painting, which we're just going to investigate here to see what it is. And it's mostly just going to be a bunch of documents. I'm just going to be mashing the confirm button to open up all of these things, mashing A until we see this, press B. Then we go in again, look at the disc, and then skip the cutscene, and then hold A immediately, because we have to break free from this madman here. Oh no. We got shot, but it's fine.
So this is a cop we met earlier in the game. He let us in, like, under the police tape, but he has been infected with something.
Whatever could it be?
No, but that fire poker doesn't look great.
No. Also, special shout-outs to the folks who made a field of view mod, which I'm using right now, because Capcom, in their infinite wisdom, decided to not have a field of view option in their game, even though really a lot of PC games, especially first persons, should really have these sort of options, but they don't. So thanks, modders. So we'll be able to see most of this run without hopefully anyone getting motion sickness or anything, which is nice.
So unfortunately, he's apparently invincible, so we have to run. We can't apparently stab him in the eye with a fire poker and everything be okay.
Indeed. But as soon as we reach the door, we have reached the end of the first Grace segment.
Yep.
And now we have our first gameplay segment of Leon, or this particular one I like to call Leon's casually strolling through the streets, because that's all you do in this segment.
Leon is also, I don't think you better see because we are in first person, but Leon is 50 in this game.
Yes.
So and they did age him. He is old. Now, no, he's not old as in like walking with a cane. He is just a lot more wrinkled. Yeah.
I mean, with his moves, you wouldn't know it. Like Leon is as strong as ever.
I mean, dude's infected. He's like nearly on the verge of death. And dude still goes around like he's in his 20s.
So what I do here, I go in between the cars on the road, then cut through on the pavement, just walk past everyone here. There's a green herpu which I always pick up for safety. And then as long as we stick near that van and then move to the right, hopefully we won't get grabbed. We don't, that's good. Don't worry about those cars. As long as you run in this particular line, you'll always be fine. Jump over, keep walking forward. And there you go. That is Leon's first segment done already. Nice.
So one quick thing I want to talk about is you'll probably notice there's different points of view. They took from Resident Evil 7 and 8 and the remakes. So you can switch between first and third person. But we mostly just play in first person. But there will be a little bit where we switch to third person, but you'll see that a little bit later.
Yeah. So even though third person is perfectly fine to play casually, even in speedruns as well, the reason why I play in first person is there are a few quirks with third person which just makes things a little bit more random and more unpredictable. For example, if you're being chased by big monsters as Grace and you're in third person, you will initially run faster, but you can trip. And like in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, you have no control over it. You can just trip whenever, and that's really, really bad when that happens. And there are also various sort of animations that enemies use, which are animation locked, essentially. So it's just makes everything really weird. So it's more consistent to run in first person for sure.
They also do have recommended or default ones, which is playing as Grace in first person for more the horror aspect, and third person for Leon for more of the kicking ass, basically.
Yeah. Folks will notice I'm playing with a controller. That is purely a personal preference. It is more optimal to play with mouse and keyboard. I'm just more used to a controller. So you might see me move items around because the cursor will always go to the top left whenever you select items. So I just move things around accordingly. Anyway, first little bit of a trick here. So here's Marie. Hi, Marie. We get chomped on, but as soon as we do that, we could just walk past absolutely fine. Just like that. Then there's a little cart we've got to push.
I mean, as we all know, people don't have collision underneath their legs.
Exactly, especially when you get bitten first. You have to actually get bitten first in order for that to happen. It's really, really strange. So, Move up, get on the cart. Hopefully there's enough time to... Yes, there is. We get over here, we get the screwdriver. Nice, jump down. Hopefully Marie will then push the cart over like that. That is perfect. That is what I wanted. I have to get the lighter on so that then I can grab the med injector because I'll be using that a little bit later on. Now I have to wait a little bit because if I just run forward as is, then Marie will then jump scare me when we go to the corridor. Wow, you're taking longer than I thought. She shouldn't have been taking this long to try and chase me, but she's chasing me now. That's all very important there. Good, good. So yeah, if I'm going down this corridor without having waited, then she'd just jump in front of me and then I'd have to wait and then go for her again, which will cause a time loss. So she took a little bit longer than I wanted trying to chase me, but it's all worked out in the very end. Now I just have to go back to where I first picked up the lighter, because now that I have a screwdriver, I get to open the fuse case and get a fuse. Like so.
Yes, she is basically a Mr. X character.
Yeah, it's pursuer kind of character, yeah. Pick up the fuse, skip cutscene, immediately turn around. There is a button combination. If you hold backwards and B, then you get to turn 180, so it makes it easier for you. And we just need to get to the fuse box, mash A, and that's it. Bush. Second Grace segment done. We're switching over to Leon again.
Which this Leon section takes place kind of just... Actually, no, I would say it's about the same amount of time as the second Grace section.
Yes, and we have the titular Requiem at our disposal, which I've highlighted because we're going to be using that to basically take care of most of the enemies in this room. The object of this segment is in this room here. We have to eliminate all the enemies to escape, that pure and simple, and there is a particular way I do things, so let's just hope that...
Do you use the move they introduced in this game?
Especially
this section.
One. You get those two, and then 2, 3. Then switch to the handgun. Get rid of this one. And then I shoot the chainsaw once just so we can get it to stop. Pick it up because we're going to be needing that to escape the room. But before we do, there are still some enemies left to destroy. Put this down. Stand over here. Wait. Aim. And then fire. And then one more time. And then we use the handgun to finish this one off. Nice.
That's some good Requiem bowling there.
A little bit slower than I wanted, but we got the job done. It's all good.
Also, with the chainsaw, this part is where they do introduce the chainsaw as a weapon. You can lob it at people, and absolutely, I mean, this game basically becomes Doom very fast.
I'm just quickly turning aim assist off, because while you are allowed to use aim assist, it often hinders you more than helps you out, so I'm just turning it off just to make it a little bit easier for me. We'll have a radio conversation with our mission controller very soon. And during that, if I hold down LB and then the melee button, I can move ever so slightly faster up the stairs. Little time save like that.
Can you find me the floor?
So, would you like me to explain who the person on the radio is?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I'll explain it now. We're not supposed to know. It's supposed to be just be like assistant or whatever her name is. Basically, we learn that this is Sherry Birkin. Yes, the little girl from Resident Evil 2. She returns in this game as like a 30-year-old, and she's... Now, I was really hoping it was. I was hoping it was Ashley from Resident Evil 4, because in the game she does actually state she wants to help him in future missions, but they didn't seem to remember they did that. So, no, they brought back Sherry Birkin, which I didn't mind. I like Sherry, but... yeah, she's she's also infected with the same thing Leon. The same thing that Leon is also infected, but we are going to go and find a character who, I'm not going to lie, I would say is one of the best characters in this game, in my opinion.
Yeah?
And we are going to go and meet a little girl called Emily, who is blind. She has cataracts, and she can read Braille, which will come up very soon, or a puzzle.
You'll also notice that Leon has given us the Requiem to use, but only with one bullet, and that one bullet will be used at some point. But for now, I'm going to throw it over to Robble. Do you have any awesome messages for us?
I pressed the wrong button, sorry. I was going to say I just haven't spoken in a while, but Thank you back at the room. Thank you very much. I have an adoring fan base, which is all back there like to know that there's been a donation made of £100 from Mendez, and they say, thanks UKSG. As promised, here's the money for my wideouts in Pokemon. I kinda lost count, so I just rounded up. Best of luck on the run, yoshichief.
Thank you, that is awesome.
Oh, and that has also gone to Through the Fire and Flames, the incentive.
Oh, that was a good job. Nice.
Back to you, yoshichief.
Thank you. That was really awesome. So what I did earlier, I waited until the chef stopped using as Requiem so I could swiftly walk past him, and I managed to get half grabs from the 2 zombies there, which is good because they hardly do any damage, and it takes a shorter time to get them done. So then we have this puzzle here. It's always the same solution: 3, 2, 1, 3.
Which, not gonna lie, I did find out is actually a very simple puzzle, but I did feel very stupid when it took me so long to find it.
Oh no, it's all good though. And then we get to this trinket box, which we get a little red jewel as well. I'm going to quickly move them around so that I'll be able to use the red jewel first, because that's going to be the next item I use. The cube I picked up is essentially one of the 3 MacGuffins that I needed to escape the care center. We got the first one, which is very nice.
Oh, you'll also hear that the sound effects are the original ones, like from RE1. That's just a DLC pack.
Yeah, I decided to whack it on for funsies, you know, make us feel a little bit more nostalgic about the video game. Use the red jewel here, enter this door, and then we go immediately for this severed arm to pick up another key card. And then immediately leave. You have to do this fairly quickly because the chef that we dodged earlier is coming back here and is just about seen us, but because we've been swift, we avoid his attacks once again. Now, we are coming to pretty much my most hated part of the run already. It's the part I've struggled with the most, so thankfully it's a little bit early. It is the chunk skips. Now, chunk is a very, 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 very large person who will essentially block your path, and you are able to use little tricks to sort of essentially get around his hitboxes, but it's not easy. So I will be getting upstairs and be doing the first look of the clips very, very shortly.
One thing about him is he is so big, he actually blocks a whole hallway. So if you are trying to get somewhere, you either have to try and kill him or find a way to get around. Because again, he is so big, he actually completely blocks every hallway in the game.
I'm actually going to do a safety save just in case. We'll most likely not need it, but you never know. Just so I can try this again. So I have to basically not look directly in the opening, pick this up, and then there we go.
There he is. There's our boy.
So we got the first part done, but it's not over yet. So I have to concentrate a little bit now because we have to jump over this windowsill, wait for the singer to scream, then pick up bullets here, use the bottle that we picked up earlier to stun, then pick up the corrosive, immediately turn around, reload with the ammo that you picked up, and then, with any luck, we should be able to do a quick setup and I can get past. But again, if it doesn't work out, then it's all good. Oh, we made it! We made it! We done it! Oh, well, so, kind of, but we, don't worry. Even though he did manage to catch us, we still managed to get past, and I don't have to, like, wait for any more, so I've lost about 10 seconds, I guess, from this. I'm actually going to use the heal tank now.
One thing with Chunk is he will yeet himself at you to grab you.
Absolutely. So one mechanic, which some folks... Oh, actually, wait, before I do that, I'm going to use the corrosive to get this off, and then this is the second puzzle for the second MacGuffin, and the solution, again, is always the same. It is going to be 3, 1, 2, 1. Ta-da! We have our second MacGuffin. Now, one thing which some players of Resident Evil might not know about is the difficulty adjustment system, or DA for short. It has been in place since the original Resident Evil 4, not the remake, the OG, where essentially, if you do really well, like land all your hits, don't get damaged and things like that, the game's difficulty will gradually go up. In reverse, if you get damaged, if you heal a lot, if you miss your shots, then the level will gradually go down, and the game will be made easier for you. We are going to be using points where we heal a lot and also deliberately get hit by certain enemies so that we keep our DA levels low as possible to make the game generally easier for us. Now with the chef here, you just mash the R trigger so that you'll be able to use the injector that I picked up earlier to instantly kill him without needing to worry about being spotted. Shoot the zombie here just to get the stun to get this gate open and get our next couple of important items as we are coming up to another fairly difficult part. But first, we're in this garage, and we need to get some artificial lungs from this crate here, which is another sort of mini puzzle. Pick up the crate, and then you have to do this. First, change thing to hand. Make the middle go in the middle. 5, 2, then back to auto, and that's it.
A little bit of keep talking, nobody explodes, basically.
A little bit, yeah. And then we must escape, but oh no! An excavator!
The construction workers have entered the wrong building.
You just have to shoot the glass and then shoot the zombie, and then you'll be fine. I'm just going to get hit a couple of times deliberately, just to get myself damaged so that I'm able to heal later. And then we just wait. Fun fact, if you're playing on Insanity mode, you have to destroy the engine as well in order to get by, but thankfully on casual we do not need to do such a thing, which is fantastic.
To be honest, I remember when I first ran into this, I was like, what? And then I shot him, killed him, and I was so scared because I didn't know it was going to stop. I was very impressed that it was just simply kill him and that's it.
Now, don't forget, Yoshi, go in this room, because I've forgotten the wrench here a couple of times during runs. To go in here, get the wrench. There you go. There you go. I remembered. It's all good.
To be honest, I've got to admit, I also have forgotten to get the wrench a few times.
Oh, no.
Like, there's been times I'll go through there, and then I'm like, I need something. What is it? I'm like, oh, I need the wrench, and then I have to go all the way back.
Yeah. You might have noticed as well, I've been deliberately avoiding picking up green herbs. That's because you have some dialogue, first-time dialogue whenever you pick up herbs as Grace, which can be used to skip a part with Emily later. So this is very useful. So don't pick up any green herbs until I say, basically. Now we go over to this door here. We have to first attempt to unlock it with the valve, but try as you might, you pull too hard and it becomes useless.
Yeah, sadly it's a Resident Evil game where things just don't work the way they're supposed to.
Thankfully we picked up the wrench earlier, so we can use that. Just making sure the lungs are in the right place. Nice. Then there's the artificial heart. And now we have to go back to the surgery room, which we passed through once earlier, for the next sort of fairly challenging part of the run for me, anyway. We have to essentially try and not get spotted by any of the enemies in the surgery room while we use the lungs and heart to revive a patient zombie, and then we can get the level 2 keycard from him, which will be very, very useful. Good.
Oh, there is also like the most OP item in that room.
Yeah?
I'm not sure if you actually grab it.
Which one's that?
The blood collector.
No, in this run, you do not. In Insanity, you do, but not in Casual.
So the blood collector, if you don't know, is basically, if you get the blood collector, you can start collecting bloods by injecting it, which you get from killing enemies, which you can basically use to craft like ammo. It is shockingly overpowered. I remember when I got it and I was shocked at how easy I was able to just start crafting ammo and all sorts. Well, you have to keep upgrading each time, which you can do via puzzle.
Ooh, owie.
Percy gets up.
I love how he just dives off the table.
That's enough, good. And now we have to do another fairly minor chonk skip. Just walk along the right and then done.
This is usually where you're supposed to kill Chunk for the first time to make life easy for yourself.
And because Chonk went the other way, we could just go right past.
Yep.
That's the second Chonk skip done. Nice, nice. And now that we have the level 2 keycard, we can go inside the isolation ward.
I have PTSD of this room, as I played this game once, and I found out, and I talked about this in the speedrun server for this, I found out you can actually softlock the game in this section.
Really? I actually didn't know that.
So, yeah, if you run out of ammo, the game will not spawn anymore or anything like that, and it will softlock. And you can just die.
Wow,
I spoke
okay.
about that with the moderators, they found it out, and they were shocked. So, make sure that when you do get ready for a room in there, a little later in the game, make sure you have ammo, because if not, you are screwed.
That's actually something I did not know, so today I have learned. Thank you, Paige.
You're welcome. I only bring it up because it broke me.
Oh no. Well, that won't happen to me. I have the ammo, and I still have my Requiem shot as well, which we will be using in that room. So now we have to go and get Emily. Now, plot-wise, this makes absolutely zero sense. Grace can absolutely brute force her way through the last puzzle, but, you know, because the plot demands it, we need to have Emily do the puzzle for us.
Yes, we need Emily and her Braille ability.
Yes. So, first we go into the room to grab Emily, and then we use one of our couple of restart points to get enemies into the same position. Whoop. Just
so
like that.
this is the part that I like to call babysitting simulator, because you have to carry Emily all the way over to that puzzle, but you also have to like kill some enemies, so sometimes you have to sit her on the couch. Go kill enemies, go back, get her, and take her there. It's a lot like if you hated the what's it called? The Ashley missions, like where Ashley's following you, and you hate how annoying Ashley was. It's very annoying with her.
Because give me 1 second. Did I do it? Yes, good. Woo!
Yeah.
That is good. We have dodged all of the chunk segments first time. I've hardly ever done that, so I'm really, really happy. Very, very, very good. So, now we come to the part where Emily is trying to solve the puzzle for us. So we have to essentially eliminate all the enemies in this room first. So this is where the Requiem comes in.
Oh yeah, one thing I was going to say about the Requiem as well, I love how even if you have more than one bullet in the Requiem, Leon will still just give you one. Why he keeps the rest of the ammo, I don't know, but he does.
Forgive me, I've been an incredibly bad shot. There we go. There we go. Then you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey.
Yeah, this
hey,
is
how are you still alive?
This is the exact fight that I learned in softlock.
Okay, still. One more. Nice, okay. So the hard part's done, so now one of them will turn into a blister head, which is essentially this game's Crimson Heads, if you played Resident Evil 1 Remake. They're very bad. But once the blister head spawns, we'll deliberately be damaged by him a little bit time, just to get our DA levels down ever so slightly. Hello, attack me, please. 1. Okay, good. Then I can heal myself, and then we're just going to stay near the door until Emily's ready.
One thing I actually did find out about that was, with the softlock, is you have to kill a few enemies, wait for the blister heads, and then just wait, and I think it's like a few seconds, and then Emily will say, I'm done, and then, yeah.
Nice. And that is that.
Maria stole our child. So,
Absent.
yeah.
Yeah, Marie did just nick Emily from us, so we have to go and get her back. But we are going back to Leon. And since Chunk has been very, very annoying in our playthrough so far, we will be getting our revenge because we actually be fighting him as a boss now.
Also, in case anyone's curious who Victor is, and it said it on the objective, Victor is Victor. I forget his last name. Gideon.
That's the one.
Victor Gideon. I'm too tired. Victor Gideon. He is the main antagonist of this game, and he's bad. And we will learn more about him at the end of the game, so I won't say anything else.
Nice.
I have never seen the shotgun in first person.
Reload and then keep firing. Thankfully we picked up all shotgun shells in that room there, so it's very, very good. We're going to reload again, wait for it to get back up. And that's it. We have done it.
He will blow up.
Yoshi, can I jump in?
Yes, you can.
Excellent. First of all, I'd like to say that I pressed the right button the correct time this time. Thank you. The front cheered for this and the back have stayed quiet, except for one person. Thank you. More importantly, we just got a raid from Supersonic. Thank you for bringing your community in here.
Supersonic.
Welcome to the horror block of UKSG. And we have also gotten a £100 donation from Ori Sky. And they say, as promised, £5 for every death or reset in Pokemon. Round it up. Good luck to all the remaining runners, and that went towards Through the Fire and Flames. We also have £12.25 from Shallow. Shallow, you know what you've done. I am going to do my best here. Good luck with the run, Yoshichief, and all upcoming runners. Robble to Snoggin.
No.
Trans right, non-binary right, less than 3.
Robble, you're bad.
I am just doing my job. I am good. I'm not bad. We're also at £899.99. We are getting close to 1,000. Can we get there before the end of the night? What do you think, Yoshichief, as I throw it back to you?
I reckon we can. But first of all, we are now in a bit of an enemy gauntlet situation. First, I used a restart earlier so that I can get away from the singing lady just a little bit faster. And then we have to get rid of all of those blister heads. Easiest way to do that is to use any axes that are available on the floor, and failing that, you can use the shotgun to prop them against the wall, and then hopefully they'll be able to use a melee prompt to get rid of them. So I'm just waiting. There we go. Basically, the more melee prompts I have, the easier it is for me to get rid of the enemies. Like so. Melee counters will also work. Hey.
One thing I absolutely love about this bit is you play most of this part as Grace, where you can't really fight back too much because the game is quite conservative as Grace. But with Leon, you could just absolutely just massacre all of them. It's so fun.
Well, that last blister head, I didn't quite get what I wanted, but we managed it. Sharpen up our hatchet, and now we are good for the Grace basement segment now, because that is next.
Which is all in just one big puzzle, basically.
See, Leon looks great there.
He does. I mean, to be honest, even though he's 50, he is still looking like his middle name. Sexy.
Alright, we are in the basement. Now, what I like about this is that you can kind of approach this in different ways in the casual playthrough. You can kind of collect things in order. Also, I just need to... Don't know why I have this with me. Accidentally must have picked it up on the way. But... Once again, we're just going to be getting a green herb so we can heal and get our DA down a little bit. There'll be plenty more green herbs coming up anyway, so no need to worry there. Our main objective is we need to find 3 of these electrical plugs. Currently there's only 1, but we need to find 3 of them. And the fastest way to do that is as follows. You pick up the first one, and then, hello, our friend Marie is back and is going to be stalking us once again. Hooray! First of all, oh, it's in the first slot, good. It's always good when that happens. Then we have to pick up the second one from where the one of the forklifts are, because we're going to be using a key to move that a little bit later. Hopefully we won't disturb that zombie too much. He might notice us now, but if we are swift in picking this up and turning around, We shouldn't get grabbed. We did not get grabbed. That is good. And then we need to go and... Ooh, was that a dodge? Oh, that was a half grab. That's good. Good. Half grabs, you know, while not entirely ideal, are better than full grabs, especially when they do proper damage to you. Another half grab. Nice.
Full grabs take so long.
Yeah. The worst one is when you get grabbed behind as Leon, because you have to actually use button prompts to get out of it, and it's just like, ugh.
To be honest, it's a little bit better. At least it's a little better than, like, I would say, like 2 or 3, where you just get bitten all the time.
Yeah.
That was just very tedious.
So, this particular segment, I can't seem to get how some runners manage to sort of do this optimally, but I'll do the best I can here. Go through here, and then we have to pick up another sort of mini MacGuffin thing, the socket wrench. But as soon as we try and leave, oh no!
She's back.
Hey, put her down.
I've also noticed she hit the head off a decapitated guy already, an already decapitated guy.
So now we've gotten her attention, we can move swiftly past. Heal ourselves off again, nice. Grab. And now we can proceed forward to try and go towards the third joint plug.
So if I'm correct, I might be wrong, but Marie is blind, right?
I don't know. You'd have to ask more experts in this one. I don't think she
I might be
is.
getting some characters mixed up.
Yeah. Just gonna be stunning you. Okay, so we can use that, and then... Oop! I didn't even mean to kick you down there, but hey, that's all good.
To be honest, this game also had a lot of fan theories when it came out.
Yeah. Making reload just to be sure, and then we have to crawl through this little duct here.
I mean, it's not a video game without venting.
I know, right?
I'm not making an Among Us joke, I'm not doing it.
Not much really to it here, we just have to crawl in and get a forklift key, and then get ourselves back down, because then we need to move some joint plugs again, so that we can get through and hopefully get the third one. There's the forklift key. We're going to be using the first one here, even though we don't actually need to get anything in that room, because if we use it in both locations, then the item will be automatically discarded, because inventory management is very, very important with Grace. If you don't want to lose time, you need to sort of keep it nice and efficient there. Once we go back through the tunnel, Marie will try and scare us, but if we stare against this wall, we don't get jump scared, we can continue. Otherwise, you'd be forced like, "Wah," and you lose a couple of seconds there. Do I have enough space? No. So I'm just going to...
Marie's a real prankster.
Just a bit.
Oh. That one that always camps that one battery.
Yeah, so I'm just getting rid of the bullets so that I can pick those both up. Good. That's why sometimes, if you're not entirely sure, do spend a quick second just... oh! So that was a half grab, but not in the direction I wanted. Put this in, please. Thank you. Good.
One thing that was really unfortunate with Grace is sadly you can't upgrade her, like storage-wise or anything.
Yeah, in casual play you can with hip pouches, but in the run we don't do that because it is slow. There are hip pouches to be found for sure. Oh no, we got grabbed.
Oh, you are being double teamed.
Whoa, yeah, we are getting double teamed on.
Oh, and there's Marie. She's joining into.
Excuse me. There we go. And for good measure, I'm just going to move that over there. Right, so we're going to use a neat little trick now, which is a frame rate trick, because in previous RE Engine games, you're able to lower the frame rate so you can get past through some collision. And this is one of those places where you can do that. I'm just going to wait until the gap is coming up, and then I will make the change. So we go to graphics, image, make it 30 frames a second, and then go. And that way, you'll be able to just pass through all of those absolutely fine. The rule is you are allowed to change frame rates for these specific sections, but you can't have it on all the time. So here, at this point, I'm going to change it back.
One thing that's also really annoying with that section of the bodies is some of them can actually grab you, and it's so annoying.
Yeah, it is very annoying when that happens, but thankfully, not today. Not today, Satan, not today.
What's really annoying is you think they're dead as well, like, you'd assume, but no, they're still alive.
No, indeed. I'm going to wait for the water to drain, and then I'm just going to go sideways so that we don't have to climb down. And then, oh no, we get trapped. So I'm going to use the Molotov on the floor and then stand in the fire. Again, this is purely to lower our DA, lower our difficulty adjustment. And then we basically use this segment to not only make sure that the zombies don't grab us, but to expend as much of our ammo as possible. Even just wasting shots. It is fine to waste shots here. It'll make your DA go lower ever so slightly. But just make sure to have some on hand so that you'll be able to stun them like this. Your DA will go up, though, the more you stun them, so make sure your shots do land. And only one stun is enough. And whatever you do, don't do what I did in a run. When it says it's near the end, don't go near the grinder. You'll still get hit by it, and you will die, and you'll have to do this segment again, and it is very annoying.
I once raged because I got too close to the grinder, was grabbed, and was taken with a zombie.
Oh,
I was so mad.
That is unfortunate. I am so sorry. Oh, whoops. See, I accidentally hit the enemy again, so my DA is going to be a little bit higher than before, but it's fine. I'm just making sure that I have no ammunition spare left, so there's one, and there's another. And that should... There we go. Now I have... Okay, so it's nearly complete. And... Wait. I'm gonna wait. If I had been near the grinders like a second beforehand, I would have been dead.
Yeah.
So it's better to be safe, especially in a marathon marathon setting. Sorry, better to be safe than sorry. There you go.
I'd say it's still marathon safety.
Shout outs to the safety team. They are all awesome.
Yes, we are.
As another safe team member as well as the host, I agree.
So again, I'm just grabbing all the green herbs we can, just to get our DA levels down.
Do you know who else is a safety team member?
Who else is a safety team member, Rommel?
Fallen Angel with a £10 donation. And I need to ask my host, do I actually have to read this out? I have to. I can't get out of this.
I mean, you kind of just did.
I haven't read it out yet. I'm trying to get... Okay, no, I'm getting... Looks here. She has donated £10 to ask Robble to say it true, because he can't say it. Also, Shallow, you know what you did.
Right.
And just a quick reminder that we also have incentives open, so don't forget to put your donations towards those incentives if you've got any more coming. Also, Emmy, I love you too. Back to you, yoshichief.
Well, that is very lovely indeed. So we're nearly done with the basement. We just need to grab the joint plugs that we put in the previous areas, because we do have the last one now. So just going to remove this one.
Yeah, a lot of it is navigating this like maze and having to grab each plug to get to the certain part of the area, which I do. I do like the idea, though it does get slightly tedious as it goes on.
Yeah, but in the casual playthrough, there are like different paths that you can get. Oh, that's unlucky.
Oh,
that's unlucky, but it's fine.
Yeah.
I did just heal to max before, so we're still in fairly decent shape.
We're still in business.
Still in business. So we've got the last joint plug. We just need to go all the way and put the 3 in. And
Emily,
1.
Emily will be free.
2. 3. Ta-da! And now we must leave.
This is the part I like to call racing for the elevator. You know when an elevator you know is about to close, but you want to run for it? It's like that. But we will 100% make this elevator. Mostly because it's blocked by a dead guy.
Yeah. Run!
Actually, no, it's not even a deck. It's a pallet.
We all make mistakes.
Apparently, a pallet looks like a dead person.
Apparently so. So even though it is faster to mash QTEs, I prefer to hold because, you know, I like my thumbs and my fingers, and I want them to stay healthy for as long as I can. I always will advocate for anything that, you know, helps with, you know, your mobility and things with speedruns. So I will always pick slower but safer options here.
Are you hurt?
We'll just have to wait in this elevator, and then we'll have our third cube finally, which Emily has had all along. And we get to escape the care center. Finally.
I'm sorry, I dislike this care center. I don't think it cares up to the code.
No, quite. Oh,
this elevator's not up to code, apparently.
there she is. And it's up near the top. We just have to deal with another QTE. And we're done.
So this part is one of the greatest fake outs ever. It basically makes it look like how they kind of pan the camera makes it look like Grace may have lost her leg. No, turns out that Maria has lost her arm.
Yeah, no, I actually just remembered now that you mentioned that.
Yeah,
fantastic.
it was like I was literally like on the edge of my seat, like, oh, please don't say Grace has lost a leg, but no, thankfully she doesn't. But it's just the best fake out ever.
Very well done cutscene, if I say so myself. Honestly, this game is pretty great, I'd say.
To be honest, and I also have to say this game had one of the quickest like releases ever, because this game was announced, if I'm correct, I think it was Summer Games Fest last year, and then it came out like February of this year.
I will have to trust your word on that because I'm trying to remember.
I remember. I think it was Summer Games Fest because I remember Jeff Keighley sounded very hyped about it, and then I was hyped about it when I saw it.
As he does, yes. So now we on to the final little part of Grace's actually in the care center, and that is to get out of here. We need to find a helicopter key.
Yes.
But first we need to have this nice bootle, which isn't really a bootle, sadly. It is actually a helix key.
Yes, we met a nice man named Harry who is a helicopter pilot. But for some reason his boss took his keys and it just he doesn't have... for some reason he can't fly a helicopter without his keys. So we have to go get them, which apparently is in this place with an elevator in the room.
Indeed, and we're just standing where we have to sort of go next so that we can drop right in front of the door, saving ourselves a little bit of time. There it is. We could be like, hop. And a nice little waiting area, if I do say so myself. Really, it's a really nice...
I've always wondered why bad people have nice-looking places.
Well, even they need to relax sometimes, you know?
Like, you like, back in the day, everything was stereotypically evil. You know, maybe they'd have, like, a tortured chamber waiting room or something like that. Nowadays, they just have, like, a 5-star hotel as a waiting room.
Even evil has standards.
That is true. That is very true.
Not really much to it. We just... oh, there's the helicopter keys. We just have to pick them up and then press A in the computer so that we can open this door. And then...
A jump scare, by Victor Gideon. I love Victor Gideon's voice. We don't hear it much, but...
Victor Gideon is definitely one of my favorite villains. Like, I absolutely love him, like, unironically. It's just... brings out that fair bit of campness, you know?
Yeah.
So now it isn't a Resident Evil without a self-destruct sequence, which is what's going on here.
There's a bit that I do like, and I am convinced is a movie reference, and I will say when we get to it.
Yeah. Owie. Well, that was not ideal, but we will carry on. Wow, these jumping zombies are being very, very nasty to me, but it's all good. Now we're coming up to the only part of the game where it is more optimal to be in third person. So enjoy it while it lasts.
Yep.
Let's see how often we trip as well, shall we? Let's see if we can count them up. Blood, blood. Yeah, we need to get out of here super good. Now, here, we just change to third person. And Grace is now running. Yeah, so basically this running animation, it does make her faster. Oh, one trip. That's one trip. Yeah, see, that, and I have absolutely no control over that.
2 trips.
Again, why? Capcom, why do you do these things? You're not Nintendo. This is not Smash Bros. Brawl. You don't need to have us randomly trip.
Also, I want to bring this up. Does anyone else think that these bloody stairs remind anyone else of... oh, what's the movie? I forgot it and I remembered it. The Shining.
Trip.
That's it.
Just a bit, actually, and that's all you need. Back to first person. Hope you enjoyed it.
I mean, not yet. We still have to climb the ladder.
Oh yeah, but so now that we changed it, it should automatically go to the yep. Yum.
It'd be very cool if like animated it zoomed into the head instead of just a quick first person. It's a jump scare in itself.
So just linger to the left a little bit, just so that the zombie there doesn't grab us. And then climb over there, return to the helicopter, and boom. Spoilers, helicopter doesn't really get that far. It crashes.
No, and Harry gets impaled by a tree, so...
Oh no. He only had a few days left until retirement.
I think he's one of the shortest Resident Evil characters we ever meet. Though we do get a pretty cool sniping section with Leon.
And, contrary to popular belief, this is not an auto-scroller. This is actually dependent on killing all of the enemies on the map. You just have to know where they are. Admittedly, I'm not... even though I have practiced this, I'm not quite well-versed in it, so it might be a little bit slower compared to other runners, but we'll do our best. First, we need to get rid of that... canister, then 1.
Yeah, pretty much Grace is carrying
2.
Emily, and we are just kind of like helping keep them safe.
3. 4. 5. And then we move over so that we can get a couple of shots in from this side. Also, that gives us our chance to reload as well. I think that was it. Might have missed though. Oh,
We got the fence there.
Yeah, fence was not playing nice. I'm just gonna get this one and then move away back. Good. I might have missed one of the shots, so this is what I mean. But eventually the zombies do all go towards Grace anyway, so it's not like you could be soft locked forever or anything. Push. Another. Oh, I missed that one. Nice.
Must be time for
What? How did that hit the roof? Nice. Okay, there we go. Oh,
I think she's being attacked.
nice. That's fine. That's fine.
If I'm correct, I believe this either it's a certain amount of enemies or it's just a certain amount of time.
It is all. You have to get rid of all the enemies on the map. That is the.
Oh, is that it? Okay.
Yeah, it is not an auto scroller. This one. So if you do miss an enemy, eventually they will lock. You know, go in all in on Grace. But I am missing one. I believe it's somewhere over here. Somewhere
He'll peek out at some point.
over the rainbow.
Oh, I can hear him.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
there,
there he is.
Oh, I knew I missed that one.
Hiding in the
And
bush.
that's it. That was the last one. As Grace is now safely inside. So yeah, I did lose a little bit of time to my personal best, but it's fine. We got it done.
And we're going to hatchet this guy. Oh, no, we're not. Actually, we're just going to jump on his head.
We're just going to stomp. Big old stomp. Now, the next part is also a little bit tricky. Move him to the side. Then stun you so we can get past. Now we have the giant blister head over here. First we hit him twice. Or not. Hey!
So
Well,
the main way to usually win this fight is to shoot the yellow poop, like pustules you see on him. Or the yellow blisters. You kind of shoot those and they will...
I am not a good shot today. There we go. I did unfortunately miss a few shots, but it's fine. You actually should not hit those spots, despite what they appear like, because they'll actually spawn more enemies if you do so. Oh my goodness me. How did that one miss? Okay, you know what? Come here, you. Oh my god, I am so bad. There.
Oh my.
Okay, that's also stunned him. You know what? I'm gonna write this segment off. There you go.
I mean,
we got there in the end.
We can just pretend it never happened.
Yeah.
Just rewrite it from history.
That is.
You're gonna donate £5 for each missed shot.
Let's round that. Let's round that up.
Round up to 100.
No. Anyway, yeah, that was that. Yeah, that was all skill issue on my part. I'm so sorry. I don't know. It kept on waving left and right, to be fair. At least I didn't get all the enemies up. That would have actually cost me a lot more time, so good. Right,
It's
final...
okay, Yoshi. Would you be happy to know we got more donations?
Yes, this will be a good time, so
Would
please
you like
go
to hear
ahead.
about them?
Yes, yes, yes.
Excellent. We have a £5 donation from Compeko Robble2 Snoggin, who says, Robble2 Snoggin, why are you making me say emote names? Cut that out. And that is going towards Through the Fire and the Flames. We also have £5 from Howlin' Mad Mike. Don't look away from me. He says, is it truly true? We're going to go through the fire and flames. In other news, man from Birmingham throws stones in a glass house talking about accents. That also goes towards through the fire and flames. Stop bullying me. Back to you, Yoshi.
All good, thank you so much.
Quick question I do have, Robble, though, is do you be snogging?
Yeah.
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 Just
Yes, I do.
defeat.
Seeing as you kept me here, Paige, and I'm going to keep talking as a result, because I like to talk. We also have a £5 and 1 pence donation from Arbalist, who isn't making me say... Oh, never mind. Leon has asked you, see this comment through the fire and flames, Robble2 Snoggin. I'm going home.
Are you though? Are you though? Alright, so what I'm doing here is I need to restart power distribution units in order to finally get rid of Marie. And what I did here was I stopped her in her track so that I could get past her once I hit the first one. It's more optimal to do it that way. And then, while she is scrambling to get into a hiding spot, I should be able to get to the second part without being jump scared, hopefully.
And also, she is like every League of Legends player. She does not like daylight. So she does as every League of Legends player does. Is scared of it, so she shivers from it. But anyway, sorry, I had to throw a bit of a joke
No, you're good. So we got the 2, now we need to get 1 more in. She will jump at us again, which I'm going to fire another Requiem shot when she does. But in order for her to jump down, first you have to attempt to hit this and be like, oh no, it's not working. Then she jumps in. And then gonna stun her here. You can elect to do this without shooting her, but the problem is she'll be too close and you can't get past her.
It's also very risky as well.
Yeah, so it is easier just to get the Requiem shot in, and now, because there's more space here, I can just walk on by. And that's all 3 powers done. Very good. Now I just need to get back to the elevator. Which is...
Not gonna lie, there is a shocking amount of streamers I found get stuck in this room.
I mean, to be fair, I've been stuck here a few times, especially when I was learning the ropes. So
I mean, it is a Resident Evil game. It would be very weird if it didn't have it wouldn't be a Resident Evil game without confusing map design. No Resident Evil game has straight up map design.
So you just press the button, and you don't actually have to fire any weapons. You could just go straight to the door. And she should just perish like that. Yep, there we go. That way you could just go straight to the door.
I don't know if I'm ready for this.
Are you?
No. Sadly, this is, believe it or not, this is Emily. She has become mutated, and now she is dead.
Yeah, well, I mean, we hit a lot of her vitals, it looked like, so,
Yeah.
you know.
She's gone.
Yeah.
Definitely gone.
Definitely hit all the vitals, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying that for a reason.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
So, we are now in Act 2, Raccoon City, and I will warn everyone right now, if you are in any way arachnophobic or scared of spiders whatsoever, I advise you look away for the next couple of minutes or so, because we are about to fight a boss, which is basically a giant spider, and let me tell you, even as someone who doesn't have arachnophobia, it's kind of gnarly. So yeah, I advise you look away for the next few minutes.
Unless you're Australian, look away.
We pick up shotgun shells that are always static there next to this door. And we have our sniper rifle ready.
Also, for anyone who's just never played Resident Evil before, or like the remakes or whatever, if you don't know why Raccoon City looks like a crumbled down city, it's because in Resident Evil 3 it did get nuked. So, you know...
a thermobaric blast, but still a pretty big one all the same.
But here's the big spider. It is big. I mean, again, I don't have arachnophobia, but it still creeps me out.
So you can actually start damaging it straight away, so that's why I fire 2 sniper shots in there. Then change the pistol, see what's in here. Hopefully it's something good. Shotgun shell's nice. And then keep firing with the pistol, get a bit more damage in there. And then you automatically get put in this cutscene. Go, go, go. Then you shoot twice. Once to get rid of the webbing, and second, in between the door to get rid of the other webbing. And then you keep running away for a little bit. Now what? You have to go upstairs, Leon.
Not stairs!
Just get rid of the webbing with handguns. You don't really need to melee them. There's little mini spooters.
There are some tiny ones too.
And
a lot of them.
You stare against this wall, you don't get hit. It's one of those things where occasionally, if you don't see it, it can't hurt you. Then we get our Requiem ready. Defeat the giant spider.
There he is. Big again.
And hopefully it will fall down like that.
Haven't you had enough? I don't have time for
Oh, no, 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 no. Don't run away, you. No! Oh. I was about to get the quick kill there, but it was not meant to be. So I'm just gonna get rid of it here. Not ideal, but it's still alright.
You can now also, if you do arachnophobia, you can look back now.
Yes, we have gotten rid of it, and there should be no more spiders for the rest of the game, because we're not playing Insanity. Insanity does throw in a few extra small spiders a little bit later, but that's it. You can look back now.
The big dead one's gone like this now. It's like curled up and
All
or
right.
whatever spiders do when they die. I can't remember what it's called.
Now we are on another MacGuffin quest, because we have to blow up this gate here, but we need multiple detonation parts in order to do so. I examined the gate because you have to examine it anyway, even if you do it later, so I might as well get rid of it now. Then you have to go to this base camp, which you find belongs to the BSAA, of all folks. Now, what are they doing here?
The BSAA? You mean the people who were quite suspicious at the end of Resident Evil Village?
Yes, precisely. Also, this is the shop, but we don't get to use it now. We'll use it twice in the run. We'll get to that when we get to that. We start to open this door, and while we're waiting, we can grab extra ammo as we need.
So yeah, so the shop, you will get this like wristband where basically you get points for dealing damage, kills, and just a lot of other things. And you can use those points to buy items like armor, weapons. There's not that many weapons you can actually choose from. And like you can actually do upgrades, so you can add like scopes, stocks, anything, and they are very useful.
Yeah, primarily it's kills. I think you can get it from other ways as well. But yeah, the only times we'll need to use the shop is selling some weapons and then upgrading other ones that we have. I didn't got hit there, so a tiny bit of time lost there. But here is some apartment keys. We need those.
Also, fun fact, just in case you didn't know this is actually the point of the game where you were in your regular playthrough when I finished the game.
Bad news, Sherry. This place.
So I'm not even going to bother try this next trick because apparently you can actually throw a grenade when picking up an item to skip part of a cutscene, but I've just never been able to do that. It's definitely a timing issue on my part for sure, so I'm just going to do this normally. Because when you pick this up, you get pulled into this little cutscene. And I'm actually going to use the mouse here, because using the control stick takes a little bit longer to get to the viewing points here.
Yeah, here you kind of stand and look for like these different surroundings. There's one here, there's one at a gas station, and there is another one just behind us, near the wall we're wanting to get through. So, yeah, there it is. And these are the three we need to go to get parts that will help us get through a wall.
Indeed.
Because we're trying to go back to another game, but I won't say what game that is.
So now our first little bit is the cedar apartment blocks. First we have to hit that briefcase. We can pick up another hand grenade. We're picking up as many hand grenades as we can because we're definitely going to be needing them for various enemy setups throughout the rest of the run.
I don't know what it is, but every time I see a hand grenade, it reminds me of that line from Monty Python.
Oh, the holy hand grenade?
Yeah.
Must count to 3. I can hear that.
I can hear that too.
Alright, so you can do the next few parts in any order, but I just happen to choose this way first. I'm going to pick up this green herb. I'm going to pick up green herbs along the way. You don't really need to, but I like to, just for safety reasons. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to drop down. I wanted to drop down the ladder.
I mean, hey, you wanted to take the safety way, so did he.
Oh, well, I can't argue with that. So I'm going to equip the grenade after I shoot that crate, because we're going to be using that. There is the valve. It's not a Resident Evil game without a valve handle. And we throw the grenade just right, like so.
Just that is one thing with Resident Evil games. It's not a Resident Evil game unless it's got keys or a wheel.
And if you throw it right, so there is a big blisterhead enemy that would normally attack you, but because I threw a grenade, it's temporarily stopped in its tracks, and hopefully no other enemy will attack me. Good. Oh, now they do. That's why I hold the camera in like a certain way, because it's less likely enemies will actually hit you there. Ooh, that could have hit me, but it didn't. Very good. Pick this up. Can I heal? Yes, I might as well just heal that. Because we do need 2 batteries, the first of which is here. Battery number 1. And the second battery, there is not much really else to it. You just have to go through a small golem of envy. So, Robble, I'm going to hand over to you. Do you have any lovely messages for us?
Robble the Snoggin. Sorry.
You don't have to. I appreciate it, but you don't actually have to hand it over to me.
But I wanna.
Really?
Yeah.
There is messages.
Go on.
Are they good messages?
Like, can I pick one to just not? I think every host should be able to pick one to just not read ever.
As long as there's
Denied.
another. As long as there's
Denied.
another. Sure.
No, I've been denied. Okay.
Oh.
I'll do my job. Okay, we've got £5 from the Styxian. I really wish I could look into the camera right now. Hey Robble, please say 3 trees at 33. Robble to Snoggin. And that went towards Through the Fire and Flames. I don't like that incentive anymore.
No.
We also have £10 from Cosmic Born.
Oh, this is
Yes,
gonna be
it's
great.
true. I wish to see it true and true. To see it true. To wish it to be true. It must truly be seen true and true. And we also have £5 from Fallen. Fallen, you're very nice. Spooter Steve, also, chat. I'm watching you.
Ooh.
You know what this...
That's because they're all making me say true and true.
You know what I think the problem is? I think it's because you're being Irish in Scotland. That might be it.
I am Irish. What do you want me to do? I can't change that.
Speak Scottish, I don't know.
Chat, help me out here. yoshichief, back to you.
Isn't everyone here wonderful? Anyway, we're at the gas station. There is a sneaky zombie here, which we're just going to get rid of before we do anything else. The objective, once again, is to get rid of all of the enemies in your pathway. Ooh, green herb.
I love to think of that zombie getting ready just to jump scale, like, oh, he's coming, and then literally you just snipe them like that.
So we get rid of this chainsaw.
You must be the town lumberjack.
Yes, I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. Now we have to get rid of you. Nice. I'm going to reload a little bit here, and then we're going to shoot this canister, and then get rid of as many zombies as we can. 2. Nice. No, don't get hit. Don't get hit by the fire, please.
Whoa, he came out of nowhere.
Right, I'm just gonna leave him to it. Get rid of the rest. Nice. He's the one that came into the building is just gonna use a chainsaw at some point. So, oh, what a miss! And that was a double hit. Nice. And is that all the enemies done? I think so. So we're going to set up with the Requiem. Hopefully we can get this right. I'm just going to concentrate a second. Ah, almost. So what was supposed to happen here is supposed to use the Requiem and then get a melee attack and then get a finisher with the hatchet. But unfortunately, I didn't get the prompt for it. So we're just going to do things the old-fashioned way.
Chainsaw fight.
This will cost us a little bit of time, unfortunately. But, oh, okay, there we go. Didn't even have to do the finisher. That is excellent. Okay, we didn't lose too much time. It's annoying, but hey, we got it. More rifle ammo, good. Now, the reason why we have to come to the gas station is we need to get fuel. Somehow there's fuel still here after all these years.
Especially after they set off a nuke. I'm not entirely sure how that didn't blow up, but...
So, here's the thing with Resident Evil. Like, I know they're pretty decent when it comes to, like, lore and plot and things, you know. More so than some other franchises. But at the same time, you kind of have to suspend your disbelief a little bit.
Sometimes just don't question it. Just go along with it.
just go along with it. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is one of the points we need to use the fuel canister. So that we
power
can
these generators.
get out this door here.
Which again, how they work in after a nuke went off, not gonna... Again...
Do not question it.
Don't
it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It just works. As
good old Todd Howard says.
As a
Just
Fallout
like.
runner, I did have to bring that up. You know, it's in my contract.
So, Paige, have you played or enjoyed Resident Evil 6? I take that as possibly.
I'm not going to confirm nor deny.
Well, I've got the treat for you because this next segment is basically kind of a little bit of a throwback to Resident Evil 6, if I'm honest with you. Because we have enemies with guns! And as we all know in horror games, the most scariest thing you can have is enemies that shoot back at you. This is sarcasm. We get the Rusty Crank. Owie. Whoa, hi. I didn't see you coming there. I'm just going to walk past you. Okay, we've got some more rifle ammo. That's good.
Oh yeah, some of them also are equipped with like bombs of their own.
Indeed, and I was normally supposed to just slip by him, but apparently I didn't.
Oh, what the heck?
Whoa, hey, I mean, that works out because they still count towards credits that you earn. So it's still good.
At least the enemies are helping. Well, I say that.
Owie. Climb up, please, thank you.
It's very weird to see Leon climb ladders from both this screen and the projector at the...
So what we do here, there is a little enemy that shoots. Again, I am so bad at the sniper rifle. There we go.
I've just noticed fences have become your enemy in this game.
I know, right? Oh! That is one of the sort of finishing moves that you can do. Basically, the enemy has to be on low HP, and you have to make the killing blow in order for you to do it. Okay, cool. I just shot you, and then it just came out like nothing, like this again. I am very disappointed.
So yeah, Resident Evil 9, or Requiem, they went heavy with the violence in this game, like, you know, with the chainsaws and the finishes, they went nuts.
Oh, so I wanted to shoot the zombie on the floor so that it wouldn't jump up and grab me like that, but unfortunately, it just decided, nah. And I'm trying to sharpen my hatchet, but everything else is getting in my way. But the objective is the same. There is the broken receiver. That is another MacGuffin. Now we've acquired that, we have to just get out of here, basically.
with the zombies just shooting SMGs.
Yeah, and hopefully one of the bomb will blow up. Nice. Nice. Now we just have to get past you lot. And that is a half grab, nice. Now I can sharpen.
Found the signal receiver.
Yeah, so thankfully, instead of it breaking, you can just sharpen to heal it, which I'm very happy exists in this game.
They clearly got cues from Monster Hunter.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I'm picking up more extra points. Points are nice. Points mean prizes, after all. I'm picking up this extra ammo and this green herb.
Tracking module pieces are also very useful as well. They give you so much, like, points.
Yeah. I believe the total I need in order to get everything that I want is about 44,000 points. Something round about that. In the round thing I do, it should be possible, but I am able to sell extra things just in case. So we have to go in here because we have to use a repair kit.
We also get a pretty sweet ride.
Oh yeah, little motorbike we got here. That
was a little rusty, and there it is.
We'll be using that a little bit later. But now comes to. I'm not gonna say it's a bad segment per se, but it's also not one of my favorites. The one we have to climb, like, basically a giant dilapidated building.
Oh, I know what it is.
Yeah.
This bit is very tedious. I assume, yeah, getting up is fine. Coming down...
Yeah, but it's all good, though. Once you know where to go and things like... Literally, the first few times I was trying this run, I kept on getting lost. I didn't know where to go, but now it's all good here. So that's why you needed to get the fuel earlier, so that you're able to access this part. And there should be more machine gun ammo and grenades here in case you need them.
Right, I can use that.
Now we get to...
just zooms in on it instead of actually using
we just have a zip line that we can use. It's great.
Again, a very just a zip line there for a very good reason, but makes no sense if you think about it.
So another sort of small reason why we run in first person is that there are some animations, especially with Leon's jumping, that actually slow you a little bit because you have to see him do a little run-up before he jumps in third person, while in first person you don't get to see that at all. So it's very nice. So, like, watch here when I jump up. Oh, wait, no, not here. That's the next part. So first I have to do a little...
Oh, God, I remember this bit.
So, I don't think you can actually fall off here, can you? I haven't tried.
I've not tried myself, personally.
I'm not going to try, but I don't know. It feels like that you don't. Anyway, so when I jump across here, you can see it's immediate. And again, immediate. But in third person, you see like a tiny little run-up. It doesn't really mean much in the grand scheme of things, but hey, time saves are time saves, right? Oh yeah, have to shoot that one. There we go. And then another little jump.
So there's points this building, and we're actually quite close to it, where eventually glass is going to show up. And if you get spawned by enemies, especially ones that have bombs, you are insta-killed.
Oh yeah, I have done many a fall on my first playthrough. It's hilarious.
It is very harsh.
Ooh. Always go to the left-hand side because the right-hand lift will fall down first. Thankfully, despite this being a bit of a section here, all you really need to do is to go here, shoot the glass here, and that's it. You just go up the ramp, avoid all the enemies, and that's it. That's this area done already. Don't grab, thank you.
At least didn't grab that bomb because he can. Some enemies can knock, even if you're up there, they can knock you off. Again, this has happened to me. They can knock you off, and you will fall through their glass, and you will die. It is.
So we open up the yellow box, but while it takes its time to open, we get everything else there. A little bit of optimized grabbing. Now we have all of the parts, but we have to get back to where we were first. So what we do is we go up these stairs here, and then you see a big crate over there. Just going to... There we go, got it. Because we're going to be jumping on that as we climb up. And again, because this is casual, you don't really need to worry about the enemies. As long as you sort of don't run into them directly, you should, being the key word here, be fine. But obviously, if you do get grabbed, then make sure you have some heals on hand. Go across here.
I love that one. It just carries a car engine.
So there's an explosive person here. Don't worry about it. Just keep going. There you go. We got some extra points. We've got 20,000 now, so we're halfway there. And as long as you just go down towards the slide, you'll be able to get to the first part of the elevator, or what I like to call the long ride.
It's definitely a ride. It's just it's just going down with a wave of enemies coming at you. It's kind of all it is.
Yeah. Grab another green herb, just because. And again, we just run through all these enemies. No need to worry about killing any of them, especially the blister head.
Yep.
Just keep going. There is an explosive you could shoot once you get up to the top. Yeah. Bush. That gets rid of a few more. There is a chainsaw enemy, but don't worry about it.
Getting more of those sweet, sweet points.
Now, you don't have to pick anything up here, but I'm going to, just for safety. So there's a med injector, tracking module, and some extra ammo. Ooh, plenty. Okay, shotgun shells is what I want, because the shotgun is one of the few weapons which I'm actually going to be keeping throughout the rest of the run. Everything else I'm going to be selling, except for the machine gun. The machine gun I also don't sell. Now, this is the long ride, where essentially, this is essentially an auto-scroller, because you are actually timed on this. But I am going to get rid of the enemies here. Just on this floor, and then we'll be using melee for the rest of them. Come on out.
One thing I also love the detail of these enemies, unlike the other ones, is these are still kind of the same enemies, but they're burnt because of the nuke that happened in RE3.
Yeah. There we go.
You'll have to take the next one.
Yeah, and then we just use melee on the rest of them. Whack.
Love Leon's kicks.
Then we can get a few more points on the board. Since this is essentially an auto-scroller, hey Robble, you like auto-scrollers, that means you get to say more things. Do you have any more things to say?
I do. I'm very happy to say stuff this time. We've got very, very nice donations from people. I am not being sarcastic. We have £5 from Saga, who says, boo! And we also have £33 and 33 cents from Andrew of Bob, with no comment provided, but that goes towards Through the Fire and Flames. And we are, hang on a second, let's get some up-to-date information here. We are over halfway through reaching our £500 goal of the Through the Fire and Flames incentive, which is for Clone Hero, which is one attempt of Through the Fire and Flames at 175% speed. The runner has promised if she completes the song without failing, she will donate any amount of their own money to the charity. We're also sitting at £983 at the moment. We are very, very, very close to that 1,000. Can we do it? yoshichief, what do you think?
I reckon we can, absolutely.
Excellent. I'll throw it back to you.
Nice. So we have just done with Raccoon City East. We have gone all the detonated parts. And so, one cool thing, which some people may know, and others may not, was during the many, many iterations of Resident Evil 4, before it came out, one of the prototypes turned into Devil May Cry. And Leon took that very personally, because in this next segment, we're basically doing... I like to call this a Devil May Cry segment, because why not?
This was a very cool mission. Like,
it may seem very Resident Evil 6-esque, but there's only one of these segments, and come on, it's a little bit of a change of pace. It's fun. I enjoy it.
yeah, it is. It is very cool. I feel like this is one of the first like Resident Evil games you actually get to like properly drive anything. Especially in like I would say the modern ones. There's Victor Gideon with his rocket launcher, and with some of these, I can't go what they're called, but they're like mutated dogs.
Yeah, they're doggos, basically, and we have to destroy them. They do give us points, so it is worth doing it.
This is the boss fight with Victor Gideon, so you will keep appearing.
And we have a machine gun with infinite ammo this time,
yeah.
so that's very nice for us. Come on, there he is.
There he is, on his own bike.
Because, of course,
Pups could use more training.
they certainly do, Leon, they certainly do.
I guess villains must have style nowadays.
And we have even more dogs. It is actually kind of nice to sort of see what the city seems to be like in those little days.
Yeah, it was very linear with the city. We saw more of it in RE3, but this shows more of a broader show of the city.
Yeah. You can shoot Gideon just to prevent him from shooting occasional rocket launcher attacks at you, but that's kind of few and far between, to be honest. Otherwise, just keep concentrating on the dogs and just keep moving forward. There's another one over there, good. Oh no!
So much for the direct route.
We have to go the indirect route this
Yeah, we're
time,
taking the scenic route.
where we go to very, very short corridors, which again it's not unlike the OG design of Resident Evil Raccoon City, so you know, it actually kind of makes sense there. As we get rid of all of the rubbish around us, we have to shoot all of the explosives in order to clear the path. Ah! And then more doggos to shoot.
All I will say real fast is if you think this mission's cool already, it does get a lot cooler.
Oh yeah. I am shooting Victor so much here. You should feel like it's manageable, but it doesn't really do much.
We can. Seriously.
This is the moment.
This is the moment where essentially this is pretty much why I call it the Devil May Cry segment, because if you've ever played Devil May Cry, especially DMC2, like you should recognize this immediately. Leon just decides, screw it, let's just drive all the way up.
Ramp off an entire building.
Oh, boom. And we landed.
This is still like my favorite mission in the game.
It is very silly, and it also doesn't outstay, like, this is basically the end now. It doesn't outstay its welcome. Sometimes we like to have fun in our video games, you know? Right, so, here, I actually found out what you have to do here. You have to shoot Gideon at least once. If you fail to land any hit, then you die. But thankfully, there is a checkpoint there, so you just try again. But I actually sort of found that out just because I wanted to.
Did you hit him once and then miss the other two?
No, I just missed. I just did not shoot. I just not shoot at all.
Oh, okay.
So, for those who have... yeah, especially with this music going on in the background. For anyone who's played Resident Evil 2 Remake, this area should be extremely familiar to you. It's the intro, because we're going to the RPD.
I mean, just as well, the lack of, like, sea of zombies there.
Now, unfortunately, in the speedrun, you don't really get to see much of it, but in casual playthroughs, I encourage everyone to go and look through every nook and cranny. There are quite a few Easter eggs to be found. Some which I even missed on my first playthrough, which surprised me.
So there's some notes that were in the original game which you can reread if you wish to, if it's been a while. There's some like new ones that show up, and then you actually get some like dialogue from Leon about some of the things, and he kind of like reminisces on Resident Evil 2.
Yeah. So I just did my first shop. I have sold my pistol, original shotgun, and sniper rifle, as I do not need them anymore. We do have the gal. We will be picking up one more weapon as well. Just going to be just about avoiding that zombie. Shooting down that ladder. Because we need to go to the library, where, again, even though there's been a big explosion... Somehow...
How this entire building is still standing?
Well, I mean, this entire building aside, but we have the mechanic jack that we left here in our in our original run of RE2 Remake.
True.
It is still there, and it still works. Amazing. Jump down. And we have to use the mechanic jack. First of all, here...
Also, one thing I absolutely love is when you first enter this RPD, you get like some little flashbacks to cutscenes from Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
Which was pretty cool to the edit of the scene.
And so now we get to basically play. I'd say I don't know if there are any auto-scrollers longer than this in the Resident Evil franchise. Someone can correct me if I'm mistaken on this, but I think this is probably one of the longest auto-scrollers in the Resident Evil franchise, where other than like one trick that you can do to save yourself a bit of time, it's essentially 8 minutes of auto-scroller, because so first you have to go to the door and then go immediately back, and then go hide under the bed, and we can kind of sit back, relax. You know, if anyone has any water around, do hydrate. Hydration is important, especially in this weather. And yeah, we have to just wait for the kids to bang on all the beds and bookcases to try and look for us. So while we're waiting, hey Robble, how's it going? Do you have any more wonderful messages for us?
Would you believe I do?
Yes.
No.
You don't believe me?
Well, not from... I mean, you were sarcastic last time.
Do I always sound sarcastic?
No,
I'm thinking of the 8 minutes here now, so, you know, I'm going to ask you a lot of questions. We're going to keep this going. We're going to keep this interesting.
Okay.
Speaking of interesting, very interesting, we've broke £1,000!
Woo!
Let's get some hype, chat.
Yes.
Let's see it. We have landed on 1,013 and 33 cents. That feels on purpose. Well done, whoever done that. With that, we got a £5 donation from Zelda Addicted, who says, I like Leon. Smiley face. I think we all like Leon, let's be honest.
I mean, it's just true.
It's true, it's true. It's a matter of fact. And that goes towards True to Fire and Flames. And we also have, and the one that got us over the £1,000 mark, £25 from Zenon Slayer, who says, Robble 2 Snoggin plus HUD 601 Sando equals Argic Big Brain. I don't know how I feel about that. How do you feel about it, Mike? You think
Wow,
it's true?
that was absolutely calling him out there.
That is great. And while I'm here, we have now raised £295.58 towards the True to Fire and Flames incentive. with the goal being 500. I'm surprised it hasn't landed on all the trees. We'll give that time. Yeah, that's it for donations. What else would you like to talk about, yoshichief? Has that been 8 minutes?
No, not quite, because we've been able to move a little bit again. If anyone recognizes this area for, again, Resident Evil 2 Remake callback, it's the orphanage, it's the same place. We have now gone from hiding under a bed for a minute or two to...
That did get me when I first played this game.
I love that interruption. To hiding under a desk for about a minute, although I should be able to get moving in another 30 seconds or so. See, this is...
I can remind everybody about our friends.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Our friends at BSG and NSG. We'd like to thank them for their continued support towards us at UKSG. Speaking of BSG, Annual 2026 is coming up and will start on the 25th of July, running until the 1st of August from the Netherlands. Additionally, NSG Fall is on its way, with that set to be held between September 25th and 27th. If you'd like to learn more about these events, if you want to attend, volunteer, go on to Ungus.
I think it's supposed to be Angus.
Angus.
Even Dunstay doesn't know, and he owns it.
Right. Okay. 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 That sounds good to me.
So,
anyway, yoshichief, I'll throw it back to you. But if you want to throw it back to me again, feel free.
I thought I did this part right. Well, turns out I did not. I don't know why the kids were in the front there, but unfortunately that means our neck is broke. But don't worry, we don't really lose a lot of time here.
I was going to say, I was joking about throwing it back to me.
Oh, we have to do this again. So what I was trying to do before was I was supposed to go towards a certain part, then turn around, and then turn around again to make the kids in front of me sort of go away. But for some reason, they didn't. I don't know why that happened. That is weird.
If you'd like, I can explain what this section is.
Yes, go ahead, yes.
So, this is not like a flashback or anything. Well, it kind of is. We are playing as a little girl called Chloe now. She does look an unbelievable amount like Emily, and I'm not going to explain entirely why, but you will see later on. I'll find out later on in the game, but there may be something going on with Umbrella.
Maybe. Again.
I mean, Umbrella doing bad things? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. They're just a pharmaceutical company. Big pharma, you know. As far as I'll go with that. Yeah, so I don't entirely know too much about these girls. I believe they were like experimented on.
Yeah, they're clones essentially.
Yeah, and evil clones.
Evil clones.
And yeah, this whole section is to kind of set up to explain more of greater. Oh, one thing I do want to explain actually are the characters we haven't actually fully met yet, but I will set them up. There's a character we met called Zeno.
Yes.
We met him actually at the end of like before we actually got to Raccoon City, and he is my favorite Albert Wesker lookalike. He is the best. What is it called when you have like a?
Why is it still there?
What's it called when you have like a? It's not the actual artist, but someone who's like them. I forget what it's called.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
No, I don't know.
I'm very confused because normally the girls that you see in the corridor there, they should just disappear. Okay, now they disappear.
Yeah.
I don't know why they didn't disappear before. This is another one of those never happened before moments. Oh. So this turned an 8-minute auto-scroller into, well, a 10-minute auto-scroller, really, which is kind of annoying, but oh well. But you get to see a trick in this. Hooray! Oh, assuming I land it. You never know. I might mess this one up too. But essentially, what you do is after you grab the keys, normally you're supposed to again wait for like another several minutes for the clone dolls to sort of run around, be spooky, and then leave again before you can continue. But if you are super quick about it, you can just open a door immediately. So don't worry. This is what you're supposed to do. Mash A. Keep mashing. And then open a door, and then just hold forward.
Whoa!
Oh, okay.
One problem as well is they're not like, there's no half grabs in this. They are one hit. If they grab you any time, you are...
That is very unfortunate. This has not happened to me at all. But thankfully, you get checkpoint, which starts right there. So you get to try again. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. If this doesn't work out another time, I'm just gonna do it normally. There we go. We got it. We got it. We still save time. But even failing this one, we still save time rather than just waiting it out and doing it normally. So don't worry about that.
Also, to be honest, this bit is a Resident Evil player's worst nightmare. Most obviously Resident Evil games, it's usually just run and gun everyone. This, you can't gun anyone down or anything. It's legitimate. It's basically just survive.
Yeah. But then again, this is why we put generous estimates on our marathon runs, because of unexplained circumstances of this, because this definitely has costed me about 2 minutes, maybe 2.5, which is a shame, really, because I actually thought I was doing relatively all right on this particular run. This won't PB now for sure, but it doesn't really matter. It's a marathon. These things happen. But you know, we got through it all in the end. There's just one more bit to go.
Unfortunately, marathon luck does exist, and unfortunately, it's never on our side.
It is never on our side, exactly. So we go up to this wall. Now, don't hug the wall. You actually have to make sure that the umbrella logo here is fully visible. Trust me, I've tried. If you hug the wall, then this door won't open until you step backwards a little bit.
We have to at least know who the main antagonists are.
Exactly, exactly. And then you just hobble over to this part where you see all the different coffins. Then you have to do a series of button prompts to first pull a coffin out and then keep climbing the different coffins until you reach the other side.
This might just be me, but this seems it's going to get a little bit disrespectful.
Just a bit.
Just a little bit. Quick PSA, don't climb on people's coffins to get higher up.
No,
it's a little disrespectful.
So thankfully, for runners of this game, I am doing full game here, mostly because it just seems appropriate for a marathon setting. But if you want to try this yourself, there is a no intro option, which not only allows you to essentially skip the intro of the game and starts you in the care center, but if you have a mod that is attached to it, the mod skips the orphanage section entirely, and it is allowed during the speed runs of no intro. If you're doing full game, you have to do the full game, obviously. But it's nice to have that option, because the orphanage sucks. I'm just gonna say that outright. I get why it might be necessary, sort of casually, for a story perspective, but when it comes, Resident Evil games in general, to me, one of the best things about them is that they're replayable, but segments like this just kind of makes this just a little bit less replayable, in my opinion, of course.
One thing I have to say about this section, it's very weird to say that a white lab is what makes me feel more safe than the orphanage. Well, to a point, you'll see in a second after we go through all these PowerPoint presentations.
And that is orphanage done. Finally.
Yes, Chloe has been taken down.
Yeah, that was a very unfortunate orphanage. I don't know why whatever happened, but there you go.
Yeah, to be honest, that bit even casually is just awkward.
Yeah. So
it is all scripted, but yeah.
We have an old friend.
Yeah, Mr. X has returned.
Otherwise known as the Tyrant.
Yeah, that one too.
But here we have to run away from him. You can't fight him yet. So just turn around. Oh, you even get the classic music with the Packers on. That's nice. Just jump across, and then as soon as Leon gets up, head to the left, but don't hold forward all the way once you get to this doorway, because this thing will destroy you.
I also have to say, this death animation, which would play if you got caught by this, is the best ever. It is so well done.
I will say, also, this was good. That was a good dodge. One positive I will have to bring to Requiem is that the death animations in this are, once again, quite exquisite, because For a while, it seemed quite tame and more sensory thing, but like this brings me back to the OG Resident Evil 4 days, and I can only, this is definitely very good here.
Capcom were also definitely like, right, we have this, we always get rated an M, so let's just actually use that rating for what it was made for.
So here we have to pay respects to Kendo. Press F in the chat for Kendo, everyone. We
F.
love Kendo. But we get to grab his shotgun, which is nice. I'm also going to sort that for later. And then we have to do one little bit of shopping.
And as usual with Capcom games and Resident Evil games, yes, this is a boss fight setup area.
So we have to tune up. First, we have to upgrade the power of the hatchet twice. And then the gal top part, I believe it's twice, yep. And then the police top right twice. And then whatever we have left. Nice. And we should be good for the next boss battle, which is Super Tyrant.
And you should always be scared when you see that when you see that stance, as it was never great in RE2. That was the insta-kill stance.
Just keep shooting in the heart. Nice.
There we go.
Good fight.
I'll stop you as many times as I have to.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself, Leon.
Leon has now finally finished his story of the Tyrants. Well,
For now. For now. You never know.
for now, unless Resident Evil 10 comes out and they appear again.
So this is the orphanage, but with Leon. But thankfully, we don't really need to do much of it because
There's not much left of it.
there's not much left of it. Thank you.
Understood.
So now we have to basically what happened in the story, because we've been skipping all the cutscene, is somehow after the Raccoon City destruction happened, there is yet another hidden base called the Ark. A hidden base within a hidden base.
Yeah, they had two. I mean, they had the nest,
Yes.
which was the one we destroyed or self-destructed in RE2.
Yes.
There was also the third nest the second nest they had, which was the one in RE3.
Yep, the Nest 2, yeah.
Yeah, and then they also have the Ark. Why they didn't call it the Nest 3, I don't know. Nest 3 is probably maybe out there somewhere, I don't know. But yeah, Ark is very deep down, and when I say deep, I mean deep.
Deep.
And you'll actually see that because there's going to be something very cool happen.
Yeah, we'll actually get a nice little revisit from an old enemy of ours. You'll see in a second as we go through these carriages. Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez.
What's happening? It's plants.
Same things we killed in RE2.
Yeah. 2 shots of shotgun will get rid of this one for now. But it's Plant 43. It has come out for vengeance, and we have to destroy it once and for all.
I mean, we did kill the plant people and eradicate the plants that were holding that guy that had the key card.
So, it needs revenge, obviously.
Yeah. It's been, I don't know, how many years? Like 30? Been planning it for a while. So this is quite a little bit of a, not lengthy, but quite a bit of a I forgot what the word is. A bit of a
rope
line down. Rope down? Yeah.
A rope down? I don't know. I'll call it a rope down.
It's 11:13. I'm too tired to remember what word it is.
Don't worry. It's gone past 11 o'clock, but we're still very active here, and we're coming up towards the final act of the game. And we're despite the small mishaps here and there, we're definitely still underestimates. So that's very, very good. We just have to keep this up.
The perfect place to hide something.
Absolutely.
I mean, really? I mean, the secret base underneath a city, bad things can't be going on there, right?
No, indeed. So we're just, you can shoot the little plants around here if you wish, but there's no really need to do that, at least on casual. Just keep going.
There's a police car down here.
Yeah, I know, right? Just keep on going. Don't worry about being hit. It's all right. Owie. Just gonna use a heal. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna see what these are here for safety. Machine gun ammo. Okay. We need to first of all shoot you, and then shoot you, and then we are on plant 43, which is this big one right here. First we use the Requiem. See what's in these two boxes. Ow. And then we use the gal. All of its ammunition. Then one more Requiem. Shotgun to finish off with the barrels. That's it. That's the plant 43 done.
We foiled its revenge.
Yeah. I'm going to heal up to full heal because we will need some full healing for this next part.
Yep, the big mysterious door.
Not quite there, but the one after the door. My least favorite part of the game right here, I will say. Specifically, this part before you get to Grace again, because you have to deal with special forces. Again, the most scariest thing about Resident Evil is having enemies that shoot back at you. Again, this is sarcasm. But yeah, this is the final act. Ooh, this will be a good opportunity for me to create some stacked hand grenades, because we'll be using those throughout this part of the run as well.
Yeah. Also, these guys are lethal, by the way. Like,
They can
especially
rip
if
you to
you're on,
shreds.
like normal or hard, they will absolutely melt your health.
Honestly, even on casual, if you're not careful, if you like stand there for like 2 seconds, yeah, you'll still.
Yeah.
So that's why I have like 3 med gels, med injectors rather. Anyway, we examine this computer. Then I'm just going to get the aiming reticle ready, and then I think I threw it too late. I might have thrown it too late.
See?
Yep. I did throw it too late, sadly. Is that it? Yeah, we did. It was just one that we missed. Right, now we have the stacked hand grenades.
Yeah, another room with them.
I'm hoping that got all of them, but I can't be too sure. I'm gonna have to look. Did I get them all? Hopefully that stack hand grenade should have got them all.
This music goes quite hard to do.
Looks like I have. So just have to concentrate a little bit here because I have to shoot various folks, including one of a shield. Not ideal, but I got the one of the shield first. That's what mattered. And that is the elite guards done. Now we have a very special guest with us. Officially, he's called the Commander, but come on now, we all know who he really is.
Yeah, we all know who
We
he is.
all know who he really is. But hopefully, at least on casual, this should be a fairly simple fight. We first meet him. There he is.
There he is.
Then parry. 1, 2. Parry. 1, 2.
I heard you.
Parry. And then whack, whack, whack. And... oh, no, I didn't quite get it. So I have to do them a little bit more. There we go. Got him. Wasn't the fastest fight, but it's still pretty fast.
So I don't know if you know about this, but fun fact, if you actually leave this room, then go back in, he actually disappears. So is he dead?
Not just that as well, but you were able to view his hand very briefly there. You also see that he is suffering from what is known in-game as Raccoon City Syndrome, which is the same ailment that Leon and Sherry has. So that might also give a little bit of a clue into who he might actually be, possibly, maybe. We'll never know until they actually reveal it, though. Last Grace segment. We're near the end of the game, everyone. We are very, very close.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, did not like this Grace section because you spend more time with Leon than you do really Grace, so you don't have too much time to really level up Grace for this section.
Yeah.
That was like one of the biggest complaints I had about this game, but it's the only really thing I kind of nitpicked.
So again, like, I mean, it'll sound obvious because you know, of difficulty stuff, but there is such a difference in what you have to do in the runs as Grace here between casual and insanity. It's actually kind of hilarious here on casual because you don't need to kill a single enemy in this, and you can have everything here chase you, and it just sounds funny just hearing all of the click clacks, because we will actually be encountering an old enemy here from before, if you haven't seen it already in the Special Forces room. Lickers, our good old friend here, except at least on casual difficulty they are a lot more neutered here, as you'll see in a second.
There are also a lot of them.
Yeah, there are quite a lot of them. On higher difficulties you will need to deal with them more appropriately. But here, we'll just have to move around. There is a jump scare, which again, if you look in a different direction, then you will avoid. So that. So I just looked away there, and that caused me to skip an animation. Hey, Licker, how's it going? I'm just going to go past UK, thanks. So we have to get more MacGuffins in order to escape here as Grace.
You have to grab some crystal balls.
Yes, indeed. But before we do that, we have to get this override key in order to let Leon into the same area later. So, yeah, you can scream all you want, but that won't do you any good.
I think they forget how RE2 went for them.
We go open this shortcut door so that we can get back through here later. And then, yeah, we just have to do a lot of walking around and picking up stuff. So, Rubble. Hi, do you have any more lovely messages for us while we go through this last part of the game as Grace?
I certainly do. While we've been doing a really good job on the Through the Fire and Flames incentive, I'll also point out that we have another incentive open too, called Name the NPC for the Toilet in Wonderland run. And you will be able to name a generic NPC character who reappears at various points in the rest of the run, including the final battle. I do have to point out that if you do this, there are limits to what we can accept. So maybe don't go too far with your creativity, but be creative enough with any names that you come up with. ! Donate in chat, and do not forget to put it towards those incentives, and remember that this is all going towards Crisis, which is a charity that is trying to put an end to homelessness for good. Yoshichief, back to you.
Whoa, half grab, nice. So, as Paige pointed out, we do have to collect 2 more major MacGuffins, spherical orbs. They are white and red because of umbrella colors, of course. So there is the red one, which is the Animus orb.
They're very similar to the puzzle orb in the village chief's house in Resident Evil 4, if you remember that one.
Yes. Oh, that's unfortunate.
But instead of one of them, there's 2 of them now, and they're different colors.
That was an unfortunate grab, but it's okay. We can live with that. As long as we can get out of here. Well, so one fun thing that is a thing in casual difficulty, which is why you can only do no major glitches on casual rather than any %, is that if you go to danger critical status, you'll eventually get auto-healed to caution. And that actually prevents you from being able to use some of the more fun glitches that people have found recently. So that is why this run you're seeing here is now no major glitches rather than any %. But it's a small, minor programming note, really. Nothing really much to worry about. So we need to get the white orb now, which is in this room here. Why do they have couches here? What are people waiting for here? Like, I love the design, but yeah, I don't know. I'm looking way too much into it. There's a few more.
Could just be a relaxing area.
Yeah. There are a few more enemies to dodge.
Whoa.
That's a half grab. That's nice. And we have to get to the staircase here. Hello. Goodbye.
And that room will return again.
It will, because we're going to be going through it as Leon later.
Yeah, Noah's like an AI will meet soon enough.
Protocol
Whoop.
inactive. Containment protocol inactive.
And we go across here so that we can essentially avoid most of the enemies on the ground. Nice little shortcut. And we're basically going to be done as Grace now, because we just have to get to the door to put the orbs in, and then we get to switch to Leon for pretty much the rest of the game. But first, jump scare. And then we move along forward, and yeah, it's pretty much just bolting all the way towards the door here. And then we're gravy. Don't worry about the lickers chasing us, they won't catch us. What we can't see won't hurt us.
They're too slow.
Indeed, they're too slow. Access granted.
And then that gives us full admin access to their computer, so we can start
With-
doing random things on it.
With so many monitors, I don't know why.
This is, I'm not gonna say it's the best gaming setup I've ever seen. Like, it's the true gaming
Yeah,
setup.
but they're not the architect from the Matrix. Right, I think what I'm gonna do is this have a med? No, it has shotguns. I want to try and find an extra med injector because I don't know. I'm just feeling like. Ooh, good, nice.
This is also the final Leon section as well.
And you also get this mechanic where
Oh yeah.
you just randomly get slowed down because the infection is basically getting to a critical mass, as it were.
And yes, it does also like to happen at the worst time.
Yeah.
ever.
Absolutely. So we're going to examine this again because you have to examine it anyway.
Elevator shutdown in effect.
Sharpen the hatchet one last time.
Required.
And then, yeah, we have to go to the area where we just were with Grace. So we have to get into this room here. But obviously the door there is locked. We have to find another way. And, oh no, lickers. Again, just avoid them. You do not need to fire a single shot on them. Jump down here to the left. And then to the right, to the left. And there is a computer terminal here, which you can use. Bosh. Hopefully one of them won't jump us. Okay, nice. Good. That was a good dodge. Open this doorway. And then there's another button here. Push the button. Whoa! Okay, well, at least it wasn't a full-on grab, it was just a slash. Yeah, I needed to do that. I needed to kind of, Ooh!
Oh, wow, they shredded
Ooh,
something off
yeah,
there.
they really are, aren't they? It's all good, though, it's all good. There is a green herb I can pick up on the way here just to sort of help me a little bit. Bosh. That'll get my DA down ever so slightly. And there is the key. And there is a med kit I can get. Good. That is for safety. And we're going to come up to our final retry point just to get rid of the lickers behind us, essentially. And we have our stack grenade ready, so yeah, there is our last retry. Then we have to mache with this explosive. We can immediately throw it. And then here's another stack grenade.
I love how they just all fall like
Hopefully that would have gotten rid of all of them, but if not, we can use the machine gun to finish them off. Well, that one.
Yeah, so this can become a bit of a waiting for the elevator, fight the lickers type deal.
Right. Cool, so we have some grenades left, nice. And we have shotgun shells plenty, nice. We're waiting for more enemies to come out, and then we can use grenades against them.
Well, that came at an interesting time.
Let's get this over with.
Bush. And we have our shotgun loaded. Nice. We are nearly there.
Oh, Leon's not looking great.
He's not looking great at all.
He has seen better days.
He's checking his Requiem. It has no ammo. You don't need to check.
Also, I know we had the Requiem a while, but did you know that it's the same name as the game?
No way. Now I know.
Just in case the title there didn't explain it enough.
So, one final little trick, only saves a little bit of time, is, strangely enough, once you get control, hold your camera up and then keep moving sideways a little bit, because normally if you go forward, you'll sort of do a little automatic stumble and be like you can hear Leon coughing. You're supposed to stumble there, but you don't if you do this movement. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. Even after you go through the door, because there's another stumble. You go across there if you don't. And push. One final bit as grace. So I'm gonna explain the last boss now because I want to fully concentrate once we get there. So the final boss is Gideon. We basically shoot him a bunch of times with the shotgun until we get to the second phase, where he'll jump around and shoot electricity a lot and be a maniacal laughing person. Hopefully, if we do enough damage, but not too much damage, it has to be within a certain damage threshold, he will then pick up a rocket launcher of his own, then we can make him drop it so that we can grab it for ourselves, get rid of Gideon, and then when it goes to the phase 2 of the last boss, use the rocket launcher to win. Simple as that. If it doesn't quite happen, I might retry the segment one time because we still have time in our estimate to do so. Yeah, wish me luck here because this is it. Oh, by the way, for those who are wondering, no one does bad ending in the speedrun because literally the only difference is a boss fight and it's kind of lame to end
Also,
things.
for anyone who's never seen the bad ending, it's basically Leon fights Zeno. Zeno wins and then shoots him in the face, and then so then we just see Leon die, and it's really depressing and sad. But
Yeah.
yeah.
But we're not doing that, so it's all good.
Good ending is actually really good, and yeah.
Right, wish me luck.
Good luck.
Spencer's lights through me, and I will see he's brought to fruition.
And how many more will have to die for that vision?
Okay, so far so good. No, need a bit more. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Seems you're reaching the limit.
Nice.
So yeah, it turns out he is a nemesis.
Where's my rocket launcher? Where's my rocket launcher? Did it go missing on me again? It did, didn't it?
Oh no.
Oh, so this happened once in a run. Normally you're supposed to pick up the rocket launcher and then fire it, but I don't know where it went this time. So unfortunately, we're going to have to do things the old-fashioned way. This is Nemesis, by the way. Hi, Nemesis.
Yeah.
If you've played Resident Evil 3 Remake, you should be very familiar with this boss.
The nemesis you destroy in that game, you kill him with a railgun, so...
Thankfully, I do have a few grenades left by, so I can just do this.
My theory is that I believe the rocket launcher may have spawned underneath him.
You know what? It might have done. I might have positioned it incorrectly there. But it's fine. It happens. These things happen.
Thankfully, this boss fight is kind of simple. So.
Yeah. So now we just get rid of the rest of these. And you can use your hatchet to parry his attacks as well. It's a really shame I didn't get the rocket launcher there, because that's a very cool ending to this fight. But oh well. Nearly done.
I did try that strat, the replay of the game.
There we go,
was
we got
very
it.
fun.
Alright, you know what? Chat, audience, everyone else watching, I'll always need you. But for now, I have this. And that is time.
Yeah, okay.
Very annoying I couldn't get the rocket launcher kill, even though I did things exactly right. Clearly not, but I just want to... I'm just holding on here because this is such a cool part that, you know, I have to let this play out. We have a tiny bit of time.
This time, you ain't getting back up.
Oh! And that's the game. We're just going to quickly see the IGT. I think my PB IGT was like 156, something like that. So let's have a quick look-see.
Oh, by the way, Emily's not dead. I thought.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so 201. Okay. It could be better, could be worse. Anyway, but I managed to get it under estimate and that's all that matters. So, yeah, first of all, is there any shout-outs or thanks you want to give out, Paige, before we get off?
To be honest, I would like to thank you for letting me commentate. To be honest, like the second Sken me said that this is in the schedule, I was straight to Discord asking you before you even could ask anyone to commentate. Like I was on it, so yeah. But thank you for letting me on. So yeah, this was fun.
Oh, right, and as for my own thanks, again, thank you to UKSG for letting me run this game here. I know it wasn't the smoothest run, but then again, many marathons aren't that smooth anyway. Thank you again so much to my house family, my partner Newcomb, Midnight, and Milo. Thank you, love you, all of you, and all my friends and family, and Club 601, and the Arcade, and all the other cool Discord groups I'm with. And yeah, this has been absolutely amazing. You can find me, yoshichief, everywhere, all the socials, it's all the same everywhere. And as for when you'll see me next, I'll be back.
Hint, hint, huh? Thank you very much, Yoshichief. That was an excellent run, and correct me if I'm wrong, but that is one of the first in-person speed runs of Resident Evil Requiem 2.
I'm going to say one. I don't know if it's the first. I'm going to say one of the first, just to be safe. But yeah. It's.
I think we're in one of the first territories. So
I think
congratulations.
I think it's
on
the
that.
first. I think it's the first English speaking in person.
Maybe.
If I'm
Yeah.
correct.
Anyway,
Congratulations on
it's
that.
cool.
Anyway, chat. We are going to go on an intermission. So take this chance to get up, stretch your legs, get a drink, maybe get a snack, because we will be back with more speed runs. Have a good one.